Hey beautiful people, let's talk about the title of my video. Where did I go wrong? This is in response to an email that I received from a mom. And she says that the gist of the email was, I have given everything possible to my children, and it didn't pan out the way I wanted it to. She also states that she came from a very rough background. At a very young age, she made a conscious decision to change that pattern. And now she finds herself with results that, excuse me, that she never dreamed of. And that she's at a brink of a nervous breakdown. Let me respond to this, only because this isn't an opinion. This is something that I have lived, because I also come from a very rough background. But what you need to understand, and you know exactly who you are, what you need to understand is, because you had a dream and because you wanted to change the pattern of that family dynamic, and you took out your time to share your life with your children, and they know the struggles that you've been through, and all the challenges that you had to face to get to where you are, even if that's small accomplishments that you've made, they have seen you year after year progressively try to improve yourself as a human. And they chose to do something different, totally opposite of everything you stand for. If you not having the relationship with your children because you stood your ground, because you weren't willing to compromise your values, you did your job. Your job was to equip them to make better decisions than the decisions that were made for you. When you were young, you had no choice. But when you became older, you chose consciously to change a pattern. And you passed that on to the next generation. And they chose to ignore it. You can't be the only participant in that dream. You may have a dream for your family, but they have to be willing participants. They have to want it as much as you want it. Like any other relationship, you can't just have one participant. You have to have both. You have to have, everyone has to be traveling and headed towards that same goal. It wasn't your fault. My greatest advice to you would be to start thinking about what you want now. And I tell you that with all the compassion in my heart. Start thinking about you. What do you want? Just because that dream didn't happen doesn't mean you have other dreams that you have. And I know that that's easier said than done. Trust me, I know. Don't give up. Don't succumb to inactivity in your life. Continue little steps at a time to keep that momentum going in your life. Don't give up. Have a good day. Keep your head up. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your email.